But the difference is that when you're awake inside and you know yourself to like inside out, there's a, people always talk about manifesting, right? Manifesting happens in the thought planes.
Yeah.
When you sit down and you think, how am I going to get this special on Netflix? Now you're manifesting this in there. And when you open your eyes, you materialize the manifestation.
We had a guy on here named Jim Quick. Great episode. He's like a brain efficiency guy. And
I watched it.
Yeah. So Jim was, I don't know if he spoke about it on the episode, but he spoke about how the guy broke the 4-minute mile and he literally manifested it.
Yeah.
And nobody had manifested it before him.
Yeah.
And once he broke it,
everybody
broke it because it was possible.
Yeah.
So I think that
the world record for holding your breath.
Same thing, right?
Yeah. As soon as someone did 20 minutes,
they're like,
six
I guess
people
we
did
can
it in
hold
a week. Yeah.
It is amazing. Tony Hawk, when he did the, was it 900 miles? 900 or 720? 900.
I can't count, bro.
Doesn't matter. So he does the 900 and then everybody does it. So there is something interesting about the power of...
Tony Hawk did a 900?
900,
wow.
back in the day, bro.
That was a 720.
He's a legend, dude.
Wow.
But the power of manifesting something and believing something and seeing something. Now, to take that into the ayahuasca...
But the trick is to materialize it.
Yes. So my curiosity is there a time within the experience doing ayahuasca? How did you refer to it? Because you didn't say the trip, the journey. The journey of ayahuasca, where you start manifesting these things that can be. And is that for the first time in a lot of people's lives where they see something and believe that it can be real? Like, do people's own insecurities often limit their happiness because they don't even visualize what life could be?
Absolutely. 100%. 100%. That's like a very good ayahuasca clip, like a world-class ayahuasca clip. Everyone who's about to drink ayahuasca needs to see that. That was a good one. That's the problem, because you think about things and you're thinking like you're thinking like freaking The Simpsons. Like, I'm manifesting, but it's like Atari, and then ayahuasca
you're
goes,
manifesting in 2D.
Yeah,
and then now you're doing it in 10D.
Then ayahuasca goes, and you're
Yeah.
in it. So it's not like, oh, I believe. No. You experienced.
That's the next level past thinking about it.
There's no thought
Living
now.
as
it was as real as this is real. Let me give you an example.
My
first ayahuasca.
So
here's what happened, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a business consultant. I'm living in Miami. I'm young. I'm young now, but I've got it all figured out. I'm celebrating myself every day.
Yeah.
Everything I'm touching turns to gold, it appears, and making all this money for all these hedge fund guys, and I'm getting like little bits thinking I'm the shit, like a little baby. And things go south, right? Not under my control, just the system just like crumbled.
Yep.
I didn't know what to do. My expenses were crazy. Like I had, I was spending like way too much per month. Like I had like I didn't know what to do, right? So I found ayahuasca when I was making a big decision, like what to do next with my life. I'm going to stay here and try something out. When you're like 32 years old and you need to like basically clear like $550,000 a year just to like pay for the bills. It's like
a big nut.
Yeah, with no college degree, like you can't just like go on Career Finder,
No.
like so. I had like one opportunity to move to like Saudi Arabia and do, but I was like, I'm going to trade. I knew I'm trading the hamster wheel for the golden wheel.
But it's still a wheel.
Yeah, but I don't want to play the game. I'm not a rat.
Yeah.
I'm not a lab mouse.
Yeah.
That, I was never, in my life, I was never asleep. Like I studied like mysticism, religion in 5th grade. I've read 10 books in my life. Religion to mysticism to ancient history, my whole life, the only thing I could ever study and read, only thing I ever cared about was like the history of the world, spiritual paths, religion, psychology, philosophy. That's all I ever cared about, right? Just because I personally cared about it, right?
Why do you think that was?
Well, ayahuasca showed me. That's the best part.
Okay.
So, I just thought it was just what I like. Like some people like to paint. Some people like this, right? I was always in business and communication, like the process of, the art of decision making, so I applied this into business. And so when I drank ayahuasca goes, oh, so you think you've just been studying religion and all the history of the world for no reason? I was like, what? And ayahuasca showed me 2 visions, like as in like a blink of an eye, right? Like, right? One was I was going in front of a very large audience, like in like a arena, a stadium, because of some book I wrote, right? I'm holding this book and I'm walking out because of this book. The second vision was I'm standing over, I'm like dressed like in like a ceremonial outfit that I pretty much wear now. And I'm in the jungle in some like temple, shaking leaves on people when they're laying down on top of a mountain overlooking an ocean, like in the jungle. I had no idea what the hell that is because I was in Miami.
Yeah.
I was in a high-rise condominium in the Continuum. I never even been.
That was your spiritual awakening.
That's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah. Because I
ayahuasca saved your ass. Mother Nature was like, let me pluck this motherfucker out of here.
Let me unplug it from the matrix. But the truth though, I never was plugged in though. That's the thing. I never had like an initial awakening. I was never really asleep. Like that's the thing. I saw systems, controls like religions and stuff.
Yeah.
But I never subscribed. I never gave my power away.
Okay.
But I learned it all. I never understood why I learned it all. I thought it was just because I like people and I want to understand, things. And I still am that way. But ayahuasca showed me these 2 visions. Now, this made no sense to me. People were like, oh, how was your Shaman? I'm like, yeah, I don't really know. Like, makes no sense, right?
So this is really cool. You came out of it without this immediate knowing your purpose and immediate change in your life. Like, it took a little bit because I think a lot of people think they're going to take it, and the second they walk out, they're like, "I know what my dream job is," and then I go do it.
That happens. That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Don't take the power.
I just want to set expectations.
Yeah. That can happen. It's not a guarantee.
Gotcha.
Maybe you throw up. Maybe you don't. 50-50.
Gotcha.
Anything that someone sells is 50% maybe, 50% maybe not.
Okay. So you have these 2 visions. You walk out of your and real quick, when you say ayahuasca showed me. I may be being juvenile about this, but it's not like there's a woman walking with you hand in hand and taking you through this experience, right?
No.
These are 2 flashing images you see, and then maybe some other stuff, and then you're out of there.
Yeah, like we're talking about like it. So it's like communication without words, but with words at the same time. But as someone's talking, it's like, do you have like a girlfriend, someone you're in love with?
Fiance.
Okay,
yeah.
So when you're like in love with someone and you're having sex,
Yeah.
right? And you're having a communication, and it's deeper than imaginable, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're not talking and just the breath, right? That times 1,000,000 inside your soul.
Yeah.
So there's communication.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
understandings that don't necessarily need. Although at the same time, she does speak. She may materialize herself in a vision, in a personification that is exactly what you need. Like they say that ayahuasca has a perfect prescription for each person, regardless.
It will speak your language.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to get exactly what you need. She's the maestra curandera, the master healer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, she's got the perfect prescription for you. In this case, it made no sense. People are like, ayahuasca could have showed me a vision of being the president of the United States. That would have made more sense than any of this shit. First of all, how am I going to write a book? I don't read books.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like dyslexic. Like I can't even read. How am I going to write something?
Yeah.
And then this shaking leaves situation in the jungle made no sense because I've never been to the jungle, you know, like, but then I would go home and I would like lay down, at night you have those moments like where you wake up in the morning, you look at yourself in the eye. Doesn't matter if you're a billionaire or homeless. Like that's that real moment, laying down, and I would just be breathing, and I would breathe, and I would revisit the vision again. And after a few nights of it just right back to me, I realized something. I realized that it doesn't matter what the vision is. It could have been mechanic, shaman. It could have been helping kids. Whatever that is, the feeling inside of satisfaction, of contentment, of you know what I mean? Of
the
peace.
Emotional reward.
Yeah, that was more important than any of the other bullshit that I could create in this world.
It wasn't the job; it was the feeling associated with it.
100%, man.
And that was your purpose. And that's how you knew it was your purpose, because the feeling was right.
That you, and only you know. That's what I mean. Like that moment before you die, when you're laying in your bed,
That's
hopefully at home,
interesting.
in your castle, and your kids and everyone that you love is in front of you, and you say thank you for this journey, you know, and you gracefully bow out. That last breath,
Yeah.
you know, that's what you want when you go. But imagine having that breath every fucking day,
Yeah.
every second.
Yeah, there is a there's a if you look at, you know, some successful people or whatever, they say a lot of like billionaires, whatever, do this. They start their day with gratitude, but in a weird way, they're trying to like trick themselves into this experience, right? Like they're going, what am I grateful for? Because they're not waking up feeling grateful.
Yeah.
So they're going, how can I manipulate myself into realizing all I have to be grateful for?
Absolutely.
You're saying that is if you live through the thing you're supposed to do, that will organically happen.
Absolutely. And when you're on your right path.
Interesting.
Like if you close your eyes, right? And you say, and you
gratitude
take
as medication.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing instead of, okay.
We make it too linear. Like,
Yeah.
if you close your eyes and you inhale through the nose and you just let go of your frustration, right?
Yeah.
But then you close your eyes and you inhale and exhale gratitude. Peace inside of you is the result of just attaching the idea of gratitude. We have to, I'm grateful for my wife. I'm grateful that I don't have, I'm grateful for my new iPhone 12. Thank you.